Right. Hello, this is XFAwkward here again, and today I want to talk about one of the best ways I think to improve your win rate in ranked and also to teach you a lot about the game. And the best way I feel to do that is to pick a role or a couple of champions and just try to main them, try to master that role or those champions. And the main reason I say you should do this is because you're going to become very, very comfortable with that champion or that role, and you're going to be more comfortable than other people are when they're not in that same situation that you're in. You're going to know what to do in those situations more than people that don't main their champion or their specific role. And the reason why you're more comfortable is because you're going to learn what's strongest with your champion and different ways to use them to abuse their strengths and their synergies within the teams because you've played it so much, because you understand what works and what doesn't work, right? If you play someone that's really good at using AoE team comps, something like Malphite or Jarvan, Orianna, something like that, you're really going to see new opportunities to engage or how to use your champion better than, say, somebody that's not very versed in those skill sets. In addition to that, you're going to learn how to deal with bad matchups and things that you shouldn't normally be able to do, or your weaknesses. You're going to learn how to cover those up. Anything from lane counters to bad team compositions or situations where you normally would be in a lot of trouble. If you're very, very comfortable with those champions, you can really increase your chances of surviving those situations or even make it into a positive situation. But most importantly, you're going to be able to react and make better decisions than other people because you are more comfortable with your champion, right? That's what it all comes down to. When you're more comfortable with your champion than somebody else's with theirs, you're usually able to outperform them, and that's what's the most important thing with this. So when you main a certain champion or role, you're going to start seeing patterns in these games, and then you're going to find new ways to use them to your advantage, right? When you don't have to think about your champion and what they're capable of doing because it's a second nature to you, you can focus on other things in the game. Now, whether that be little patterns such as if your enemy leaves lane at certain times, whether they go grab blue buff or something like that, or if you notice different ways that the game usually plays out, after seeing it a bunch of times, you can start experimenting with different ways to use your champion or to use your role to affect these situations to make it a good situation for yourself. If you're playing AD carry and you push down a tower and then you go to back and you realize that your tower gets destroyed right after, if you play that same scenario a whole bunch, eventually you're going to realize, okay, well, we just took the tower, maybe I can stay back and defend it. Little things like that you just pick up from playing it a whole lot. But as something that I talk about a whole lot, you need to be able to analyze yourself and see your mistakes, and I think maining a certain role or champion is probably the best way to be able to do that. And this is because you're going to be able to see the same mistakes that you make over and over again. Those are going to be the easiest ones for you to fix, but once you fix all those mistakes, then you're going to start seeing all the new things that you don't normally see or you wouldn't catch if you swap from champion to champion or role to role. So analyzing yourself is a lot easier when you main one or two champions. With that being said, if this is your first time trying to do this, let me forewarn you, you're going to suck for a little bit, right? You're not going to be amazing with anything initially, all right? You're going to make mistakes, and you just need to accept that, right? But mistakes you just learn from your mistakes to make you get better, right? That's the stepping stones to becoming a better player. You need to remove your errors, and that's the only way to go about it. It will be difficult, it will be annoying for a little while, but don't give up because it's completely worth it. And the reason why it's completely worth it is because you really do get a sense of accomplishment, and you almost get like a title in a sense. Because you're going to know what you're most comfortable with, and whether that be like if you go into champion select and say, hey guys, I'm a mid main, or I'm a jungle main, or I'm a support main, and then you get your favorite champion, you're going to feel very, very comfortable, and you're going to know that you're going to be able to pull off these plays and these capabilities that you wouldn't be able to do if you weren't playing something that you're very used to. But what really gives you that sense of accomplishment is that when you do achieve this and you do climb from rank to rank, you'll know exactly why you improved, and you won't be able to. You can't even pretend like it was just because of a lucky streak or something like that. In Season 3, I was legitimately at Bronze 5. I was playing at a Bronze 5 level, and then I picked up my favorite champion of all time, Nautilus, and I climbed from Bronze 5 to Platinum 2, and I can't pretend for a second that that entire streak was just luck and I was just very fortunate. No, I got better with that champion and that role, and I knew that my success was because I worked hard. And I want other people to feel that same way, so that's why I'm saying that you guys should do that. So that's all the points that I really have on this. I think these are good reasons why you should try to do it. And, thank you for watching. I really appreciate and I hope that this helps out. If you have something that you'd like for me to talk about, feel free to message me or feel free to leave a comment somewhere. Also, feel free to check out my stream at twitch.tv/XFAwkward, where I talk about these kinds of things all the time, and my Facebook page at facebook.com/XFAwkward. So thank you guys. Good luck and have fun, friends. Bye-bye.